Hello, my name is Samantha, and I am one of the instructors with Holy Yoga Detroit. I currently assist with the Fight and Surrender classes as I'm the fight portion of the Fight and Surrender because I'm certified as a Revelation Wellness instructor. So my expertise is more in the cardio and the high intensity, and then we have other instructors who come alongside in the Fight and Surrender to do the yoga part where we're surrendering down into rest. I'm also currently just got certified as a trauma sensitive Holy Yoga instructor, so I look forward to incorporating that into classes throughout the Holy Yoga community as well. And I just wanted to take a moment and share my testimony. My testimony actually involves my mom. My mom is a huge part of my testimony. She is actually a Holy Yoga Detroit instructor as well. And about 6-7 years ago, my mom was in a very dark place, and I had come to find out that it was multiple times where she had thought about taking her own life, and the final time that she was contemplating this was actually when she sought the Lord. A neighbor had invited her to church, and so she had gone to church and started to kind of have this feeling that that Jesus was present. And so when she was at her lowest, she prayed. I remember she was saying she was at Stony Creek and was kind of just saying, like, Lord, give me a sign because this is it. And he revealed himself to her in scripture and through the church that she had started attending. And I could see a huge night and day difference. I mean, I admit that through Jesus' transformation in her heart, I saw a miracle because I had witnessed for 20 some years, medicine didn't help to a point where her children weren't helping. Nothing seemed to help my mom feel better, and I would try to do as much as I could to change that, right? To help her feel joyful again. And when she actually called me on the phone and had told me, she didn't even tell me what happened yet. She had just called me, and I hadn't seen or heard from her for about 2 weeks. And I knew immediately, as soon as I answered the phone, that something was different. For the first time, I actually heard joy. I heard a sincerity and a genuineness in her voice that something was different. And it was that moment that I decided I want to know how did this happen? Who is this Jesus? Like, I had grown up in the faith in the Catholic Church, but I didn't actually have a relationship with Jesus. I just knew like he was the Son of God, and we prayed to him, but that was it. So now this Jesus, my mom was saved, right? This miracle, a whole new mom. She was actually joyful. She had this new perspective on life, and I had my mom back. So it was there where I was determined. I had a fire underneath me to understand more of what had happened. And so I started pursuing the Lord, and that kind of led me to Florida, and I was teaching in Florida for a while. And in Florida, I was in a pretty emotionally abusive relationship, and Jesus saved me in that too. So the second testimony, a huge testimony in my life, was when he saved me from a relationship that could have destroyed me. And he actually did that through me finding some Revelation Wellness instructors and bringing the word into their exercise and combining everything I was passionate about, heart, mind, body, and soul. And at the same time, my mom, I had no idea. Again, my mom is a huge part of my testimony, coming back to that. She herself was going through Holy Yoga training, and we had no idea that they were connected and that we were kind of doing very similar things. So when I moved back to Michigan, my mom is a huge reason why I was able to get connected with Holy Yoga Detroit. And a 2 years later, since moving back home, here I am, part of the Holy Yoga Detroit nonprofit organization. Beyond excited and grateful to have this opportunity to just spread the love of Jesus. And I look forward to, sharing more of my testimony, to connecting with you in classes, maybe at events, and just coming together in community with the foundation of Jesus. So thank you for listening, and I hope that this spoke to you or some of you, and just remember that you're not alone.